I can't remember who it was that said it, but it was something along the lines of, you know, a great idea, excites people. But if we don't describe, or we're not able to describe how that idea can be used, or how can it be applied, it generally leaves people unmoved. So it's like knowledge is awesome. It's great. Libraries are full of knowledge. The internet is full of knowledge. But if we are not able, and if we were able to like download all of that knowledge, would it be valuable if we don't know how to use it, or if we don't know how to apply it? Right? So the application, getting to that action, the appropriate action is so critical. So from a change point of view, this journey is continuous. Um, Anyone trying to expedite it. So simple things like trying to take the entire framework and every single value and everything and do it on day one and get everyone to follow it on day one is, you can try it, but it's not going to change the fact that it takes years to go over this. And depending on where your organization is starting from, a mindset culture or a continuous learning culture, it could be different, but be prepared for that. And the idea, and you'll see here, it's a standard individual change management model. So it's ADKAR, which comes from ProSci. The awareness, which is key first. And I've mentioned this many times, continuous awareness, not project-based. You can't take a milestone and being like, I was aware in January that XYZ, and then by September, oh, I wasn't aware that XYZ changed to ABC in March. You got to stay aware of that, right? You got to be agile and ready to pivot on anything, whether it be learning. All of these I'm going to describe as change, whether it's a product change because the competitive market, somebody else did something, whether it's the product changed again because technology changed and you took the feet right from under you, like blockchain is doing in the financial industry, or maybe doing those kind of things. You need to stay aware and act on it. And that's the second thing, is you need to have the desire, individual as well as a business, the desire to make that change or adopt to that change or undo something to fix it, whatever actions it may be. If there is no desire to achieve that, if there is no desire to do more than be complacent, save the money. Don't even try to act on the awareness, right? If there's no desire to do something. Next is gain the knowledge, right? Now, don't overdo it. It's small chunks, so don't overanalyze, but gain the knowledge on what the change is. What are we trying to do? Build that vision if this is an enterprise change, like whatever it may be, and then apply it. Do small applications, go back and get some more knowledge. If the desire quite isn't there, maybe it wasn't the correct topic or the correct change for you as an individual or for as a business as well. Ignore sunk costs. Don't give up too easily, but ignore sunk costs and go back and pick up something else. That's one of the benefits we have here. If we're talking about change being driven by knowledge of a change, there is so much. Humanity and science says it, right? The amount we know is incomparable, or the amount we don't know is cannot be compared to the amount we know. It's just, you can almost describe it as infinite. There's a wide variety of things we can do. And when you find that niche, that change, keep building on it. Don't ride the coattails of that little knowledge or application or benefit you got. Use that benefit as fuel to reinforce, to grab another piece of another nugget of knowledge, or maybe even keep that small item and keep practicing and applying it. And this is something that applies to an individual. It applies to a group of individuals, like a team. It applies to a group of teams working on a given product. It works to a group of products in an enterprise. It works in B2B and B2C. It doesn't matter. This idea of change and desiring that change, staying aware and desiring that change, these two become the most critical. If you need to work on these, work on those first. You know, and it's not, I'm not saying that you don't have desire. It's it's likely the awareness that you need to increase. You need to just increase your channels and get more into other things, because something is going to strike you as this is it. This is what I desire to learn and grow about, and it'll become that one item that you just keep reinforcing and going deep for a while, right? Without having to scale into so many more things. Whether individual or a business, those ideas apply. For a business, similar, right? You got this one product, you got the awareness, you have the desire to satisfy that customer. You keep getting more knowledge from that customer and from the voice of technology to make it better, and you apply. Keep doing that, right? You don't have to go get another product. You don't have to do that, right? You can keep building on that single product and increase your loyalty, right? So you could stop spending on the cost of acquisition and focus on the cost of retention. That's sustainable in itself, right? Bring more customers to your core product versus bringing more products and then stretching your purpose, creating entropy within your purpose and within your enterprise on that. So just summarizing those steps that I described, start with that vision, right? To understand the awareness of the world is changing and do this, organize around value, adopt as many as applicable, right? Based on where you are and what's fit for purpose, the framework, the knowledge base. And I would strongly encourage documentation of your value. Again, as I've described before, very rarely seen the full value breakdown structure adopted in this manner, but the pieces that are critical to you. If OKRs or outcomes is where you have lack focus, just build that one. If work breakdown and tracking, where reporting for finance purposes is let's build that one.